Hey guys, it's Jana from Ballerinas by Night. I'm here to collaborate on a video with Kirsten from TwinTalksBallet.
Yes.
If you guys haven't seen her on YouTube, you should definitely follow her channel. I'm going to let her talk a little bit about what her channel is.
Yes,
focused
thank you,
on.
Jana. I'm very excited for this collaboration. This is my first collaboration, or collab in YouTube language, collab. So anyway, yes, I'm from the channel TwinTalksBallet, formerly Twins Talk Ballet 93, because the birth year is important to let everyone know. You're born in 93.
Yeah.
I used to have a sister, I still have a sister. Whoa! No. I still have the twin sister that used to have the channel with me, but now it's just me. I recently graduated with a BFA in ballet and a minor in business, and now I'm dancing with Oklahoma City Ballet. And I just thought, after getting my education, I really had some things I wanted to share because I feel like I've had a unique journey to a professional career, and I just want to be like a mentor or just someone who just has, it's kind of an open book with tips and tricks just to help you along your ballet journey no matter what your goals are, and just to chat and be slightly entertaining, hopefully. So that's my channel.
No, I think like if I know most of our channel is probably adults watching, but I think it's so interesting, especially if you haven't really understood like the professional side of ballet and you kind of want to understand more of what that is about. I feel like Kirsten is really good at explaining, like, and she's like literally living it right now, so it's super interesting to hear her perspective and listen to her experiences, so definitely check it out.
Jana. So today we're going to talk about our 5 things each of us can't live without as we dance.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you like to go ahead?
I'll go first. Let's see. My first thing is this lovely tennis ball.
Very lovely.
It's like, it's really beautiful. I use this to roll out my feet before class. I just find that it's helpful and it just feels really freaking good.
Yeah.
It also works really well. So like, if you have like a really tight knot and you can like, if you can get in
though.
there. My shoulders are so tight right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it would feel really good. Really cheap, really easy.
It's good
throw it in
for
your bag.
the bum too.
Yes.
Sit on it.
Oh my gosh, and like, oh, the hips. Ooh, it hurts just thinking about it.
I use the really hard ones for my feet.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to a point where it feels good, but at first it was definitely like,
yeah.
It's the foot rubs ball that kind of has little spikes on it.
On Discount Dance?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that. Maybe I should up my game for my feet.
If you're ready for like next level rolling out.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. But don't sit on it. It really hurts. So, my first thing are not point shoes. Obviously, I can't live without those, but that's a given. So, I enjoy the Elastorib ribbons by Block, and Jenna likes this as well.
Yes.
I like them because they have this little elastic portion already sewn in. I've actually had ribbons given to me before, and I just had to use them. And I really couldn't take it anymore, so I sewed in my own elastic. That's how much I'm used to these things.
No, I remember like
really
in middle school, like going to the dance store before those were made, the fitter telling me like, oh, you can sew in elastic, and I remember thinking like, I'm never gonna do that. And now it's like, you can just buy them. Yeah,
and they're not even that expensive, and I do reuse them. That's the great thing. I just clip them off old point shoes, put them on the new ones. And a little interesting tidbit is that one time when I performed Serenade, my professor asked if we could turn the ribbons inside out so that they're not super shiny, which is kind of weird. You'd think like Balanchine, you'd have super shiny ribbons, but I don't know. Anyway, after that, I really like the way it looked because sometimes when I have the super shiny ribbons, I feel like it can kind of break up the line of your leg a little bit more. So I turn them inside out and you can't even tell. It's just like a bit more matte.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you know what? I ordered the body wrappers. Maybe they're like Gainer Minute. There's another like brand of the ones with the elastic on Discount Dance, and they're less expensive than the Block ones. And I remember I just like ordered them the last time, and they're like more matte. They're not quite as like not quite as peach. Yeah. Maybe, but yeah, I noticed that I liked that too. That it wasn't like this like harsh.
Yeah, I had never thought of that
line
before.
Around the ankle.
You ready for number 2?
This is super exciting, but I always have a towel with me in class. I might be like the sweatiest girl anyone has ever met. Like
I might rival you on that.
Yeah, like I just
it gets in my eyes.
Literally, it doesn't take anything for me to start sweating, and so yeah, and like it gets like in my contacts, and if that happens during class, it just burns and I can't see, and then so I always have to bring a towel to class. Like literally, it's always draping on the bar next to me, and I'm always like all throughout class.
Yeah, I noticed even when we like port-a-bras forward in pliés or like the first couple of tendu combinations, all the sweat like comes out of my hair. I'm like, hey, stay back there. Oh, it's so painful, and like somehow it gets up my nose.
Yeah.
What?
I'm like, no one else experienced, like that's what I always think. I'm like, I'm the only one in here that's like dying, and I feel like when they go to turn the AC on in the room, it's because like I look like.
On the topic of point shoes still, I think it's important to wear toe spacers, especially between the first and second toe, so that you kind of diminish the likelihood that you will get extreme bunions, like the ones I have. Because I used to pronate like super hardcore, as in roll in on my feet. I never had much turnout, like ever. I was actually born pigeon-toed.
Were you really?
Yeah. And so ballet is really hard for me. Yeah, I have kind of a bunion issue going on. So for years I've been using these instead of the huge clear silicone kind of
that's what I have.
Those are really, really big. And they're nice because they do kind of have that shape where I think they would stay. But I like these because I don't have to go a size up in my point shoes. They just fit.
Super nice.
It's really nice, yeah. And I even put them on top of my toes sometimes, like right where in the bottom of the box, because I don't have super thick toe pads. I don't like to have really a lot of padding, but sometimes it's just nice to have a little bit extra down there in the two like big toes where I need it.
So what brand are these?
Oh, I get these from Discount Dance, and they are called Toe Savers. They come in a pack of 4.
Okay, this is like really cliche and typical, but
can't live without it.
I have like really awful turnout, or just like I can't, like my muscles, I just cannot maintain muscle. Like the second I stop doing anything, it just don't have it. So I'm like always doing like the clamshell and stuff with the TheraBand to try to find those turnout muscles every week. It's just like it's just handy. Like I think everyone should have a TheraBand in their dance bag.
Yeah, it's really nice too if you're just at home and you want to do a little bit extra. I find I love doing arm exercises with the TheraBand. Like I really need to strengthen the back of my rotator cuff, so like the posterior deltoid muscles, especially because my pectorals can get really tight, and the front of my deltoid and my shoulder will start to roll in a bit. I actually dislocated it last summer.
Oh man.
That was never, that hurts so much. And so I like to do exercises like just holding it, doing like that, or pulling
like you hold
back.
one side of it and then
so I keep one arm still, and it kind of gets a workout while the other one just practices rotating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool. Yay.
Okay, I don't even know if you'll be able to see this, but this is a little baby bobby pin. I love these, and I actually find that a lot of my friends have no idea they exist, so I thought it was perfect to mention it. And since my favorite way to do my hair for ballet is a French twist, there's like the little hairs at the bottom that you need to twist in, but like I was telling Jana earlier, if you use the big bobby pins, they just naturally stick out because there's less hair down there. These are perfect, and especially if you like to do braids or like a twist on your bun, you can just kind of tuck this into the twist without it showing.
Yeah, that's
and it keeps it in place.
So brilliant.
And they're at every grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Next to the bobby pins. I mean, I imagine they're at every grocery store.
Yeah.
Everyone that I've seen, so.
Yeah. This is like Christmas, like opening presents. Like, what did you get? I always bring this skirt with me to class. This is from the brand Elevate. They're like a local brand out of Kansas City. I haven't had any of their leotards yet.
I got 2 of them.
You
They're
do?
so good.
I get really overwhelmed with all of like the different designs and patterns, and I like go through the website and I start to pick out something that I'm like, I can't decide. Like there's too many options.
Same way. It took me so long.
Like, wait. But yeah, this is like I think it's called like their mini skirt or something like that, but it's like literally just like this mesh, really lightweight skirt. You can just like slide it on. So like I like the look of a wrap skirt, but this is so easy.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
And it's just, it's not too long, it's not too short. And the waistband is like, it just, there's no like sucking in at your way, it just sits there. So
I
there's
love
no worrying
that.
about
I have the exact
anything,
same
like-
skirt,
Do
but
you?
in a solid fabric.
Oh, okay.
I love it. I used to love wrap skirts, and then I found that when I went through puberty, you know, and actually got like more of an hourglass figure, wrap skirts just kind of go out. They don't fit just right on me anymore. I just stopped wearing skirts for years, and now that I found that one, I love it.
Yeah,
It's perfect. I like it how it's just relaxed, just sitting there.
Yeah, it just covers
Not
it
too
up.
tight, not too
without
close.
making like a big fuss or like a big look at me. It's just
there.
I think I just fixed the lighting. It's like supposed to rain
A little bit
again.
ominous. So back to the point shoe stuff. I feel like anything point shoe related is automatically like can't live without in that category because for me, like if I didn't have toe pads, So anyway, I love Second Skin. If you haven't seen them before, I'm sure most of you who dance a lot in point shoes, you've seen them before. It's just a huge stack of them here. They're little gel squares that if you tape them to anything from like an ingrown toenail to a blister or a corn, or you just have like a bruised toenail, I just tape it over the area that has too much pressure on it to feel nice. The gel just kind of like diverts or diffuses the pressure in that area and gives like a cooling sensation. It's amazing. It's really great, especially if you have to dance for hours in point shoes.
Okay, my last thing is earrings. I usually wear these pearl earrings every day, but sometimes I'll wear like little tiny dangly ones to ballet, but I just cannot go to class without wearing earrings. Like I just feel like just naked or something. Like I don't know, like it's just like I think when you pull your hair back, I don't know if it's just like I feel like my face just needs something there.
It's just that added elegance.
Yeah.
It's inherently a part of the art form, and so to feel a little bit more elegant, you just feel like you're doing it right.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I just love earrings. They're great, especially the little dangly.
I do like the little, especially like the French twist with the little danglies. I love that look. I've not mastered the French twist yet, so.
I have a tutorial.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, guys, I have a tutorial.
Okay.
Check it out.
Right.
Whoa, I don't want to flatter myself.
Plug there.
Shameless plug. It's so good. Okay, so my last item is essential oils. I've got a whole bag of these little things that I keep in my dance bag. I use doTERRA. I don't know what brand you use.
I have, it might be Young Living. My stepsister sells it. No, I did like this event in Nashville one time. There was a lady there selling doTERRA, and I remember at the time I just didn't get it. I was like, why is everyone flocking to the essential oils room? Like I don't understand. And then like 2 years later, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of so hard to believe how one drop of an essential oil can really be so impactful. Yeah. I use it in place of like Icy Hot because doTERRA makes kind of their own version of Icy Hot, and it's natural. I don't find that it burns my very sensitive skin. And for a lot of these oils, each obviously has their own purpose. That's why I have the separate oils. But one of my favorites is actually pretty much empty. It's the Deep Blue Soothing Blend, it says. Although I wouldn't describe it as soothing because it's really a pain reliever. I believe it does help to reduce inflammation and boost the healing properties, or like cell rejuvenation and turnover. I'm not a doTERRA expert, but I'm a huge fan, and basically any of your needs, for the most part, within reason, can be met with an essential oil, which is the natural way of doing it.
I get headaches pretty often, so like I don't want to take ibuprofen like all the time, even though like that does do the trick for me. But I started putting peppermint oil on my temples,
that's really good.
And like literally it's gone.
That's amazing.
It's really amazing.
Sometimes when I would just feel like I'm having a day where I'm really just tired and I can't pick my energy levels back up to do a rehearsal or something, I take some peppermint oil and I literally put it in my nose.
Yeah, no, seriously.
People are like, what are you doing? You're crazy. But it just like,
it brightens
awakens
you up.
your senses. It's great.
Okay, so I guess those are our 5 items or 10 items that we cannot dance without. We would love to hear what you guys cannot dance without. If you want to leave a comment below with any amazing things that we need to have in our dance lives.
Please.
We always love to hear stuff like that. Again, go to Kirsten's channel and subscribe. TwinTalksBallet.
TwinTalksBallet.
I'll put a link to
No 93.
Yeah, no 93. I'll put a link to her in the description area below.
And we'll also be doing a video on my channel with the both of us
Both of us
as well. And we'll be talking about what our aha moments in ballet have been that have really kind of like helped us to step into a new like inspired way of dancing, or just helped us to progress a little bit faster because of something that just hit us and we realized it. All of a sudden it made sense.
It was like, light bulb moments. Love those.
Cool.
So,
So we will sign out now. Thanks for watching. Bye.